So I woke up, was ready for a great weekend, excited to see what prices were, and again, prices were down. But this time, it looks like for a little bit different of a reason. Now, when we look across the broader crypto market, obviously we look at SHIB. SHIB is actually, no, it needs to correct there. There you go. It's down 2.8%. Most everything is down in that, 1 to 2% range. Solana is down about 6%. BTC is down just a little bit here. And really what I think it has to do with is some news that came out yesterday. So we obviously know that FTX has been trying to get restarted. All right. And they have a bunch of crypto on their books that I don't know whether it came from customer assets, if this is something that they themselves just had, but either way, they have it. And their plan is to liquidate. Now, if you guys didn't see this, they're expected to receive this approval to liquidate those assets beginning on September 13th. And you can see it's a very extensive list. We're talking about $3.4 billion worth of crypto. And the current expected plan is to sell up to $200 million worth of crypto every single week. Now, obviously, the good thing is that when we look at something like this list, we see that SHIB is not on there. That's a fantastic thing, right? The days of those large entities that have gone under, liquidating SHIB is past us. That's a great sign. But what you need to realize is this instills a lot of fear in the market. And in fact, when we look at what happened last night, we look at, for example, something like SHIB, it went through this really massive sell-off. Well, not a massive sell-off, but a very quick drop, right? We look across the market, we can see almost everything experience this same quick drop, right? So this isn't just unique to SHIB. ADA felt it, SHIB felt it, XRP felt it, Ethereum felt it. Even BTC pulled back a little bit on that same thing. You can see it all in the charts here. So even though there's no SHIB that they hold, we're going to feel that pain in the market, which is why I think, looking at these charts, it seems like we're more likely to experience this kind of similar movement that we saw to close out 2019 as opposed to what we saw to close 2015. I feel like we got some dropping to do to close the end of the year. Now, this isn't FUD or negativity or anything like that. I think it's just important that people know this. With this current plan, they're expecting to liquidate up to $200 million worth of crypto every single week. All right. Doesn't mean exactly 200 million. It could be less. But what you need to realize is if they're liquidating 200 million of crypto every week, we're talking about 4.5 months of liquidations, which is what would essentially bring us to the end of the year. So just know that these times where a bunch of assets are going to be liquidated, there's going to be red in the charts, especially for the ones that you see here, like Solana and FTT and, maybe not BTC because it's got more liquidity in its liquidity pools and stuff like that. But there will be some blood in the markets. But again, I always look at this as more opportunities. I think that it's possible we could get to this fire sale range. We might start to turn around. I think it's indirectly going to affect SHIB to some extent, but it's just kind of a question of how much impact it really truly does have. So I wanted to share that with you guys. That's why the market, I believe, is down today. I believe that, overseas we're beginning to react to some of that news that we received earlier in the day yesterday. But there will be better times down the road. We just got to get past some of these, again, big liquidations, these black swan events, things like that have brought us down to this point. But if you guys haven't noticed, they've gotten further and further apart. They're not happening as frequently, which means that we're getting closer to those times being better. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.